Is Amazon still the place to go to when it comes to online commerce?
Yeah, I mean, they're running their business model and they're just doing a fantastic job of it. I mean, who doesn't like stuff shipped to their house for free? It's an awesome business model. It's going to be increasingly challenging for them, though, because as she mentioned, nearly 70% of their operating income came from web services. And so if you filter out the op income from web services, if you take out the op income from advertising, and then there's a chunk of it that, is made in brick and mortar through Whole Foods, or at least there was, because they don't report that anymore. Their worldwide retail business is operating break even, at a loss. Their international business loses money on $16 billion this quarter in sales. And so really it's no wonder regulators internationally are starting to look at them.
It sure seems as though when we talk about price competitiveness and losing money, being a loss leader, it sure feels as though those are practices you do to gain market share. We know that Walmart and Amazon are in a heated battle over that. But Bill, I want to bring up something really quickly here, because just over this past week, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin called out some of the competitive dynamics with regard to online commerce, specifically with Amazon. I just want you to take a listen to what he had to say.
I think it's very good that the Attorney General is going to look into this. I think it's an important issue, and I look forward to him reporting back to the president and hearing his recommendations. I think, as you know, if you look at Amazon, although there's certain benefits to it, they've destroyed the retail industry across the United States, so there's no question they've limited competition. There's areas where they've really hurt small businesses. So I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all.
Destroyed the retail landscape. Those were the words from Treasury Secretary Mnuchin with regard to Amazon. Are they destroying the retail landscape?
Well, I mean, a set of facts could be put forward that would support that. I mean, if you think about it, they price below cost. In North America, take that just for a moment. In North America, they priced at or below cost for many, many years and didn't make money. And it's arguable today whether their online business makes money in North America. And all the while, Circuit City went out of business, Linens and Things went out of business, Toys R Us went out of business, and then Prime, which is the driver of it, went from 79 to 99 to 119. So that's sort of the definition of anti-competitive behavior, anti-competitive pricing. Price below the market. When your competitors start to go out of business, you ratchet up your price. Well, sort of this quarter is a really sort of a poster child for that. Their North American business grew $6 billion and lost money. Well, their op income went down in North America. They're going through another cycle of it where their CFO in the call said we're reinvesting to drive one-day Prime shipping. That's going to put more pressure on retailers and give them this Sophie's choice. Do I want to go out of business because I've lost my sales by not matching them on price, or do I want to go out of business because I've matched them on price and I've not been able to make any profit because they support their retail business with web services? And so a set of facts could be there. And this quarter, the narrative that they delivered this quarter sort of fits right into what the Treasury Secretary was talking about. It's tough to compete with them when they're not making money and pricing below cost on online retail.
Bill, I think you raised some of the points that regulators and lawmakers are looking at. But at the same time, we had Frank Luntz on Squawk Box yesterday, the well-known pollster, and he was saying that America, the consumers, still love Amazon. It's one place where the White House is not where the American people are. So, what's it actually going to take? Is there this disconnect? And do you think that these antitrust concerns will really amount to anything for Amazon?
I don't know. Not right now. Like I said, who doesn't love stuff, free shipping to your house, in 2 days or 1 day or in an hour? I mean, that's awesome, right? I use it all the time. Everybody does, but there are consequences to it. And as the expenses go up and the price goes up eventually, as I said, Prime has been going up in price sequentially and has to continue to go up. I mean, really, if you think about it, it's not possible to ship things to your house in 1 hour and do it at the same price or cost that can make money in retail. It's just not possible. The packaging alone, the delivery person walking from the street to your front door, if you start adding up the cost of all that, you can't make money on a $3 box of breakfast cereal. So it's going to be tough, and and I don't know that regulators will take that on, given the consumer's love for it. But if the retail landscape keeps getting impacted and the weaker keep dropping out,
right,
and it gets down to be this battle between the behemoth on the online side and Walmart on the physical
Gotcha.
side, it gets to be a complicating factor, and I think then regulators have to look at it. When that happens, it's hard to tell, but this quarter is really kind of the poster child for that. That's sort of what's been happening.
Bill, there has been more of an emphasis by Walmart and Amazon placed on how many small businesses and third-party sellers are on their marketplace platforms. Is that a trend that we see continue, and doesn't that help competitiveness overall for businesses that don't have access to some of the bigger markets like Amazon and Walmart has?
Yeah, in a way it does, and I think that's an added benefit for both of them. It sort of opens up their ecosystem to other people to come in. But you can really ask, is that competitive to have your sales be dependent on your competitor?